Justin Wetzell, born here in Sterling. Got into MMA through a Nick here at the Combat Zone. Fell in love with this sport and really haven't looked back. It's been 2 years.
Brent, the Bruce Lee, training with Marty's martial arts. Train Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing, a little bit of everything, judo. Train real hard.
Just hard work, man. You know, the first year I was in this gym every single day, getting dropped, getting floored. That first year was rough, but you know, it's pushing it and not stopping.
Just ready to bang. I mean, hopefully he knows my hands are nice, feet are nice. Wrestling, jiu-jitsu is real good. I mean, I'm ready to bang. I hope he is.
Every day, you gotta train every single day if you want to get better. If you want to be great, you gotta be here every day.
So the best man win, and I plan on being the best man that day. I mean, I'm going hard. I want to test myself in every aspect of the game, fighting the best of the best. I'll be at the tip of my game, and I'll be ready to bring it come March 8th.
I don't care. I don't have anything on stores. I'm just going to do what I'm going to do.
Making his way in our co-main event at Cage Aggression 9, Justin Wetzell with an unblemished record of 5-0 out of Combat Zone MMA, fighting out of Sterling, Illinois.
Yeah, co-main event. You can see why both of these guys are undefeated. So I'm expecting to see a lot of big-time action and a fight that's going to be worthy of the co-main event title.
And you couldn't get any more dead even as far as records. Like you said, 5-0 for Justin, 5-0 for his opponent. Both have never tasted defeat, and I don't plan on doing it tonight. So really, I think we're going to see a very intense, fast-paced fight, co-main event. The crowd's behind them. You know, everybody's settled in and excited and have been waiting for these two fights tonight. Making his way to the cage tonight, Brent the Bruce Lee out of Militich Fighting Systems and Marty's Martial Arts, the record of 5-0, fighting out of East Moline, Illinois.
All the East Moline people travel really strong. You know, they always bring a whole lot of fans with them, and that has to be, you know, pretty awesome to come down to the ring and, you know, hear all the people from your town cheering for you.
Right, and you know, he's at Militich Fighting Systems now, and I wanted to throw in Marty's in there too because he was with them for a while. So, you know, he's gone back and forth trying to find what camp fits. And that's something common with fighters. You know, you go to what works for you, and you're at somewhere and it doesn't work, so you go somewhere else. But I mean, I almost look at it as like he got the best of both worlds. You know, coming into this fight, having both Marty and Militich behind him, but definitely representing MFS tonight, and it's been a great night for them as well.
Right, and you know, he can take the things that he's learned from each camp and be able to apply them to what he knows in the ring. So. I can't see that as necessarily being a bad thing that he decided to switch things up.
No, I've also trained with Brent as well too, and he's very intense, comes right at you, not afraid to take some shots, to give some shots, and whenever that happens, you know, when you take two to give one, it's an interesting strategy.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is our co-main event of the evening, and is powered by Hyundai Toyota. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This man stands 5 feet 9 inches long and weighing in at 145 pounds. He trains with Combat Zone MMA. Joining us from Sterling, Illinois,
tonight at Caged Aggression 9, Justin Wetzell versus Brent, the Bruce Lee. Brent Lee fighting out of the tie white and black shorts. Justin Wetzell in the solid black.
Both of these guys have a lot of people in the crowd cheering for them. So.
Right. And Wetzell establishing the jab early, and Brent really looking to strike.
Sort of picking his spot.
Right, and he's got that stance too where he's just waiting to explode. Nice kick. Wetzell looks very loose in there too, very relaxed and poised. And Brent looks like he's got a good technical stance and just waiting to kind of explode. I know he's worked a lot on his kicks lately, and seeing if he can whip some off tonight. Being smart about him though as he pulls right there. Both fighters just trying to get, like we talked about, that range early on. Big kick lands for Brent. Like I said, working on his kick, and they tie up a little bit.
Definitely can see Brent, sort of angling his body to try to keep as much distance between him and Wetzell as possible.
Both fighters really still looking to get that big shot off to kind of kick the fight off. They'll be kind of pitter-pattering around. Nice footwork by Brent Lee. This is something we haven't talked about tonight too, is the footwork. If you watch what he's doing there, he's kind of fading in and out, real light in his feet.
Right. And when that happens, you don't know exactly what's coming next, and it just throws your opponent off.
Right now looking to get the underhooks and spin him around a little bit. Big dump from Wetzell there. But Lee right back up to his feet, doing a great job wall walking. And right back down again. Lee really looking to make something happen off his back here.
Looked like he wanted to go for a triangle for a quick second there, but decided against it.
Side control right there too. The body's so heavy when it's on. You can really tie it up. See how he's hugging Lee too, keeping him real close, not letting him get anywhere. Looking to hop over and to fill him out. Doesn't quite get it. Lee doing a great job for defense. Lee just really right now wanting to maybe get to a hip and shrimp out, buck him off maybe a little bit. Just stay active on your back and definitely don't get caught flat back. Couple big shots, nothing really lands though. Into the first round.
Yeah, those are some big shots attempted, but they didn't seem to land very cleanly. But those glancing blows can still do some damage.
Like we said too, both fighters have a good showing in the crowd tonight, and that's definitely got to help keep you along, especially when the first round was pretty close. Definitely when you're down there, you can't hear the crowd. You might not hear what they're saying, but you can hear them and feel their presence here. So hopefully that helps you. Get through the fight.
I think I'd rather have people cheering for me or even booing for me than to hear dead silence. When I do something good. So in the case for both of these guys, they both have a good amount of people in the crowd, so that definitely has to help them.
Exactly. Wetzell's corner stretching him out again, something we've seen tonight. Good show of appreciation from each other. Getting touching gloves the second round. Big kick running through from Wetzell, kind of echoed through the cage. Brent Lee really trying to get something going with his hands. Wetzell, kind of coming in strong. Brent Lee really turning it up.
And you can tell for a split second there, Wetzell kind of got off balance, and Lee definitely looked to take advantage of that. He still has the advantage a little bit right now.
knowing Lee too, I know that first round probably didn't go as much as he wanted it to, and so really wanting to prove to himself and the judges and his fans that he wants to dictate this fight. Really laying heavy on him too. Looking for the trip and gets it. Wetzell right back to his feet. Great defense. Oh, big knee from Wetzell comes through.
Very nice knee.
Big right too.
Yeah, big right hand to the head too.
So Wetzell really landed 2 big shots and return kicks from Lee. Lee's got to get his back away from the cage. There he goes, circle away.
Nice combination by Wetzell right there with the kick and then the punch to the head. Single leg takedown. Lee looks a little low to trying to pull that leg up to the triangle.
Lee really doing a good job of trying to get that leg over, like you said, still working on it. And that's with jiu-jitsu is like that too. You really takes a while to work on it, but Wetzell's out and back in full guard. It's really tiring too. I mean, and Lee needs to get to his side too. He's almost flat on his back too, and is still got Wetzell just heavy on him in this position. He can start raining down a few shots if he wants to. Really try to go through there, and great job from Lee putting that knee up. Lee wants to push off a little bit maybe and get some distance. Wetzell's just back on him. Wetzell
a little bit of a chance right there, and Lee is looking to trying to get that triangle.
Yeah, Lee looking for the triangle, and Wetzell out too, back in side control. Maybe looking for some elbows to the body, couple knees. Perfect spot for a few elbows. Sneaks foam out very easily. Lee looking to get maybe saved by the bell in this round. Lee's trying to stand up with him. Very hard to do in that position. Takes a few shots.
And kind of leaving himself wide open for those shots too. Strategy do you think Lee should take for this third round right now?
Going to the third round, he's kind of down on the cards at this point, I would think. And so really, this is where you kind of almost somewhat abandon your game plan that you had and just kind of go for it. Maybe you don't need to do that at the beginning of the round, but you may not have the end of the round to do it in. So that first minute, you really need to let everybody know that you're still in it. You still got a lot of energy left. Cardio's still a factor. Be real light on your feet, and some of those kicks that he's pulled, let him go. Let him go through and see what happens with them.
And then I think, if I'm Wetzell, I would have to realize that I'm probably up on most judges' cards, and I want to be aggressive, but not overly aggressive. The worst thing I would think that would happen right now is to come out, be overly aggressive, and get caught with a shot and lose the fight that you're winning.
Right. Good sign from both fighters. Big jab from Wetzell early on. Lee really needed to land a huge shot if he wants to take this fight. Big kicks landed. Low kick landed from Wetzell. And Wetzell's almost got the Nick Diaz brothers, stance. He's kind of pitter-pattery, maybe not landing huge shots, but just frequent, Goes for the shot again. Good sprawl from Lee, but does end up getting it again.
And after you've been on your back so much throughout the fight, like we were saying earlier, he was able to sort of get on his hips a little bit more, but that becomes increasingly difficult as the fight goes on. Once fatigue starts weighing in, it's hard to remember all those small technical things that you were able to do earlier in the fight.
Lee's staying very active on the bottom too, throwing the punches, and that's something that he's obviously seen earlier. Both fighters being very active, knowing that Mike Smith is right there to stand him up if need be. But Lee going again for maybe a go-go plotter or some sort of triangle too. Really just trying to stay active and
Just
pull something out.
Right, not quite able to get that leg up high enough to do that. And this is where, you know, that internal clock in your head is ticking a little bit too, I'm sure.
Good spot for Wetzell right now too. Looking probably for a jump right into that too. You jump into it, you're right back where you were, and you hope something lands on the way down.
Definitely going to have to try to pull something off really quickly if he wants to, be able to eke out this round or possibly fight.
Right. Big shots again from Wetzell, just looking to kind of posture up, land a few shots. He's pretty much got this fight in the bag, so just needs to maintain now and not get caught in something. Lee doing a great job though, staying active from the bottom. Fight about to end and really just pulling it on there too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the next scorecard for your decision. Judge number 1 scores this contest 30-27. Judge number 2 scores this contest 30-27. And judge number 3 scores this contest 30-27. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Justin Wetzell!
I'll be back.